Hello there. In this video I'm going to review the Flymo MightyMo 300Li cordless lawnmower. Now this lawnmower is actually discontinued, so why am I making this review? Well, actually, generally I think cordless lawnmowers are absolutely fantastic. I'm going to try and convince you to buy one in this video, obviously from one of my affiliate links down below. Pre-2019 I only had experience with corded lawnmowers. You know what it's like. You have to go and get the lawnmower out, find the extension cable, plug it in, try not to electrocute yourself running over the wire with the lawnmower. You have to keep lifting the wire up to move your lawnmower around. Maybe the wire doesn't stretch quite far enough to do what you want to do. It's just a bit of a hassle. Now obviously if you've got a petrol lawnmower, you're going to understand. In fact, you're going to have a whole range of different problems, aren't you? Because I guess it's a little bit like running a really naff car. Essentially, the corded aspect of a traditional lawnmower is a bit of a pain in the behind. Not only that, but my parents, they never seemed to have a lawnmower that lasted longer than about 2 years. Okay, there were probably maintenance things they could have done to those lawnmowers to try and keep them going. But for some reason, they just seemed to sort of die. And maybe it was the corded aspect of them that was the problem. Maybe the cords were getting bent. Anyway, there were lots of problems with old traditional wired lawnmowers. So I decided to get a cordless lawnmower in 2019. I think I paid about 150 quid. But that was 3 years ago and things are a little bit more expensive now. I'm going to leave a link to an equivalent lawnmower by Flymo down below. They're about 200 quid these days. So firstly, I've had that lawnmower since 2019 and you know what? It's still going. No sign of slowing down at all. The battery, which is quite an expensive thing to replace, is still going strong. I use it to do a whole mow of my garden, front and back, charge it, and it's ready next time. And the main thing is, it's actually kind of just a pleasure to mow the lawn now. I take a leisurely stroll out to my shed, wheel out the lawnmower, put the battery in, change the height of the grass. Actually, I don't, because I have it set to being quite short, so I don't have to cut it that often. Turn the ignition key on this electric lawnmower. It's a bit like owning a rubbish Tesla, I suppose. And then you just get to work. No more worrying about electrocuting yourself or getting the wire out. It's actually quite fun. Now the one I've got, the 300Li, has got a 24-volt battery in it. Okay, if the edge of the lawnmower kind of runs over the side of my lawn into a bit of mud, it stops. Okay, the blade actually stops turning, and I suspect that's because the 24-volt battery in the motor, they're not powerful enough to kind of send that blade spinning through dirt, which is not a problem because it cuts the grass just fine. But I just wouldn't go lower than 24 volts personally. You put the grass box on the back of the lawnmower. I wish there was an indicator, and that's probably my one small thing. You never quite know how full it is until you open it up and see all the compacted grass inside it. But I can certainly mow. What's my lawn? My lawn's probably 7 meters by 12 meters wide or something like that. I can do my back lawn and my front lawn, which is probably about a third of the size of that. I can do that no trouble at all and still have something like half the battery life left in the battery. Now that said, if I go to mow my lawn at the end of the winter, you know, the beginning of the spring, and the grass is a little bit long, yeah, I once did leave it with half battery, went out to mow it, got about 2/3 of the way through the grass, and then the battery cut out for the first time ever. So I think it is good practice to recharge the battery at the end of every mow. It's got the standard safety features. You have to press the button and pull the handle at the same time to start the mower off. It's not ridiculously loud. In fact, it's probably a little bit quieter than one of the corded lawnmowers. So in summary, you know, I mean, I guess people will think it's a bit of a waste of money spending that extra bit to get a cordless lawnmower. It makes life so much easier. And if you've got a history of corded lawnmowers dying on you after a year, I tell you, just give it a chance because you will not look back. And actually, once you've bought a cordless lawnmower, you will look for cordless everything. All the garden tools, you'll try and get cordless because it just makes life so much easier and, to be honest, quite a bit safer. So anyway, tell me, Have you got a cordless lawnmower? I hope it's coming across that, you know, cordless lawnmowers are a good thing to buy, because it's not just that I'm obsessed with lawnmowers. Anyway, I hope this video has been useful to you. There's a link down below to a great cordless lawnmower if you want to give it a go for yourself. Thanks for watching. Thanks to my loyal patrons who are scrolling down the screen now, especially George Foot, Magnanimous Meg, Jennifer Jones and Rob Van Eden. They're all extremely generous patrons. Do subscribe, and I shall see you next time for another video.